different resources.
No, nothing sir about the declare pages.
Okay. So today we are going to understand about operator and operator table and few of the properties which are available in the operator rule form, and also we are going to understand about page group. What is page group? We have so far we have seen property, page list. What is property? Property is which is going to hold a single value property. Page is also property which holds other properties onto it. Page can hold single value properties, page can hold other pages, page can hold page lists. Now page list can hold pages. Again, these pages can have embedded, okay, kind of stuff. Now let's go and look at page group when we are understanding about operator. So before we proceed, did we discuss anything about operator before these classes? Operator, what is the table for operators? Class. Operator is an instance of which class? Did we discuss about it? So look at here now, whenever you log into PRPC using an operator ID and password, so you are going to be verified, your login details, your operator is exist in the system or not. It has to verify. Where it will verify? It should be there in database. It should be there in some XYZ table. So previously we have created an operator. We have opened the existing operator, save as to create a new operator. When you create anytime you create an operator, PRPC makes an entry into one of the table related to operator. So operator is an instance of class. What is the class name? Data admin operator ID. So I want to know the exact table name. How would I know? Definition of the operator class and then test connection. PR underscore operators. Whenever you create any operator in PRPC, the operator will be created as an instance for the class data admin operator ID, and the respective details will be saved into the table PR underscore operators. So let's go to operator rule form and open it to see. Operator rule form has title, first name, last name, full name, position, phone number. All these details are available along with email address. Operator will have in the work tab, he will be having a reporting manager. Reports to, you can select another operator. So manager at the rate, so Tata. So manager at the rate Tata. So this operator is a reporting manager of the operator admin at the rate Tata. Okay. So manager at the rate TATA is the reporting manager of admin at the rate Tata. So that you can specify in the operator. Now this guy has another manager. Suppose open this operator profile, go to work tab, and here you can specify. Okay, like this. So whenever you log into PRPC, the system is going to get the current operator details onto clipboard. PRPC is going to get the current operator details onto clipboard on a predefined page, on a system page, that is called operator ID. Operator ID. So operator ID is the page which is going to hold the details of the current operator. Whoever log into system for their session, clipboard page will be created, that is called operator ID, that is a system page. So system page meaning that you cannot delete this page. Okay, this will refer to a class called table class, obviously, because it is going to get the data from table. It has to keep on the clipboard on some page, that is table page. Okay. So now let's go to this page. Okay, before we come back here again, I'll update the properties, some of the properties, like, okay, everything is available, first name, last name, full name, all this available, and work tab, you have manager operator ID available. Now all these you can use at runtime. At runtime, these first name, last name, email address, phone number you can use for your business implementation purpose. Manager of, I want to know at runtime, I want to send email to the manager of current operator. Suppose I am performing some task. So after performing the task or before, if I am leaving the task without performing, I want to automatically send an email to manager of the current operator who is been assigned with the task. That time dynamically you have to read the manager operator ID of the current operator. So you need to read it from operator page where these properties are available. These values are assigned to which properties on the operator page. We are going to understand now. Go to the clipboard, system pages, and here you go to operator ID. Control F, py title. Py title is going to hold the title of the operator. Similarly, py first name is going to hold the first name, py last name, and full name will be assigned to py username. And the operator ID, the ID of an operator, if I log in with an operator ID XYZ, the ID operator ID will be assigned to an OOTB property called py user identifier. This is important. Py user identifier. So whenever you log into an log into PRPC system using an operator ID, that ID will be assigned to an OOTB property py user identifier that will be available on clipboard on a system page called operator ID. Okay, and reporting manager of current operator is py report 2. Py report 2 is going to hold the operator ID of the reporting manager of the current operator. On my operator details page, operator ID page, I will be having one property called py report 2 that is going to hold the operator ID of my reporting manager whom I have specified in the work tab of operator profile. He is also an operator simply. Now, other than this, email address, where is the email address? So py email, look at here, py email, is it available? Search, it is not coming. Now expand this operator ID page and you have one page called py addresses. Okay, expand this. This is the one, py addresses of email. Click on this, you have email address. Py email address is the property which is going to hold the email address that we specify in the operator profile. In the operator profile, I have specified email address that will be available on clipboard on operator ID page. Under that, you have py addresses of, this is the format, operator ID dot py addresses of email dot py email address, py email address. This is the page, sorry, this is the property py email address. This is going to hold the value of email address that we specify in the operator rule form. So now if you look at here, py addresses of, you have a text. Previously the same kind of stuff we have seen with an index value. So that was page list. Now here in place of index you have a name. This is called page group. Now here py addresses of email is an OOTB page group property. I'll show you. Look at here. Let me open the property. Py addresses. This is what type of property? Page group, which is referring to a class data address. Okay. So now look at here. I have a requirement. Okay, tell me what is the best solution. Okay. Py addresses is a page list. Suppose py addresses is a page list. So now how this will be available? What is the format structure? You tell me what is the structure for this? Py addresses of 1. Py addresses of 2. Like this, py addresses of n, and so on, py addresses of n. So now this is going to hold, suppose what is it, door number, and then street, pin code, state, city, something. The same will be available here also, right? Correct or not? This is the structure of. Now suppose this is referring to a class called a dash data dash b. What about the other pages? This will refer to which class? Same or different one? Same. This is the structure of page group. Now at runtime, just by looking at the name of any of these pages, py address of 1, 2, 3, can I conclude that this is the address of office, this is the address of home, this is the address, permanent address, this is present address, permanent, I am saying now, this is permanent address, this is present address, this is office address. So from the clipboard, can I come to know this is office address, this is present address, this is permanent address? Is it possible? I cannot come to know, I cannot justify that. So now I am going to create, for the same purpose, I am going to create a page group. I am going to create a page group. Now your PY addresses is the page group. Now page group will be available instead of index, name, office, home. This is permanent. So looking at the clipboard structure, can I conclude that this is the office address? Looking at the clipboard, can I conclude this is permanent address? So now this is referring to a dash data dash office class. This is referring to a dash data dash home class. This is referring to a dash data dash permanent something. This in a page group, each page can refer to different classes. That is possible. Page list, it's not possible. Every page should refer to same class. Page list is an ordered collection of pages. All those refers to same class. Page group can refer to same class or different classes. It is an unordered collection, meaning that in place of index, it will be having a name. So there is a specific requirement where you can go for page groups. I want to maintain a page group of all addresses. I have to maintain like this. If I want to maintain same, I want to maintain it in a different way, like page list. In place of names, I'll be getting the indexes. Okay, each of these have their own specific usage. Now page group can be built on by us automatically. So at runtime you can add a page PY addresses of office, PY addresses of home, like that. But in case of page list and all, you have to use the keywords current, next step and something like that. Okay, so while you are going to add, did we work on looping, page list looping? Loop, we did not work on looping. Updating work objects we have worked on, man. You are forgetting everything. Okay, so now this is what a page group. So page group is going to be an unordered collection of pages where in place of index you will be having a name and each page can refer to different classes. That is allowed. Okay, so just by looking at the name of the page in a page group, you can say what it is all about, what this page is specifically meant for. Okay, so similarly, while holding the operator details on clipboard, PRPC is going to maintain a page group. Where is it? PY addresses. Let me close this. This is the operator profile. Let me go to the clipboard. PY addresses of email. PY addresses of email is going to hold email address. PY addresses of home, that is going to refer to data address home. That can hold different properties related to home class. That is going to refer to home address. This is email address, that is home address. So like this, you can create another page group. You can add office email. That is going to hold PY addresses of office email dot PY email address is going to hold your professional mail ID. Like this, you can build your page group at runtime. Okay, so that is what about predefined page group. PY addresses related to email is going to refer to email class. So look at here. How many data address classes we have? Data address we have email, fax address, phone text, SMS, phone number address and postal code. So like this, you have different classes available. If you're going to hold email address, that will refer to data address email, that page. If I'm going to hold fax address, that is going to refer to, suppose if you want to go and create a home address, that class you have to create here to make it better group everything together at same place. So I'll create a home class here and then I'm going to use it as a reference for the address of home. Okay, like that you need to proceed in the development. This is about page group and operator. So whenever an operator is going to log into PRPC, so the current operator details will be available on clipboard on a system page called operator ID. So that is going to refer to the operator class. What is the operator class? Data admin operator ID. So operator is an instance of class data admin operator ID. The operator details will be available on system page operator ID and the respective properties which we should know about the operator is py title, py first name, py last name, py username, and py position, py report to is going to hold the manager operator ID of the current operator, and py user identifier is going to hold operator ID of the current operator, and py addresses of email, that is a page group. Under operator ID page we have py addresses of email dot py email address, that is a page group property. Py address of email, that is going to hold one property called py email address, that will refer to a class data admin, what is that, sorry, data address email. So this property holds the email address which you specify in the operator profile. Okay, now we are going to work on this. Everyone clear so far? This is about operator page on the clipboard and the respective properties.